All right, we said this would be the case, and here we are making good. CBS's Jericka Duncan watched the debate with a group of voters in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We want to go back to you, Jericka. All right, what are they telling you about what they just heard?
Well, I can tell you that we've all agreed that this was a very civil conversation and one that they weren't necessarily expecting to hear. They were expecting for there to possibly be more jabs thrown. But as I'm asking you guys again, because we were able to talk before we went to the program, raise your hand if you feel like Senator J.D. Vance won this debate. And then 2 people feel like Governor Walz won the debate. So you said that you felt like J.D. Vance articulated his arguments the best. Bill, talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, he was a very smooth
talker.
Yes, he was.
Eric, what about you? I know you said you felt
Yeah,
like
I also agree that J.D. Vance, I think, was a smooth talker. The thing that I appreciated about Governor Walz is that I felt like he did answer more of the questions, like with data points and like with evidence. So I appreciated that perspective.
All of you here, when we were talking offline, said that immigration is still a big topic for you. And you all also seem to agree, based on the conversations that you heard when you heard Senator Vance talking about it, as well as Governor Walz. Start with you, Max, about what stood out with the policies that were proposed and why you feel so strongly about it.
Yeah, on immigration, I feel that, as the United States of America, there are people that want to come here for a better life, and there's a legal and proper way to do that, and that needs to be followed. You should expect that if you try to enter a country, illegally, to be turned away. It is a mess that we have found ourselves in over the last 4 years with the extremely heightened immigration and families coming here, children being born here, and then what are we going to do? We've got now children United States citizens and parents that are not. It's a very difficult topic. With it brings the criminal element here as well, and people coming from other areas that they're from a different culture, and things that were okay necessarily where they came from are not okay here, and it creates a serious problem for our criminal justice system.
Ellie, I want to turn to you about reproductive rights, because you said that was the top issue for you outside of gun violence because of your 2 young children as well as the economy. But what did you hear when they were talking about the issue of reproductive rights that struck you? And you also say you're now leaning more toward voting for Trump and Vance after this debate. Before this debate started, you said you weren't sure.
Yeah, I really liked that Vance said that he was pro-family and not necessarily pro-life or pro-choice. It was pro-family, which I really appreciated, and I think you have to take a lot of considerations into account when talking about abortion, and there's a lot to consider, a lot of medical factors, no matter at what stage of your pregnancy. So it's a hard one to decide for me on that one, because I don't think that there was still a clear answer on what his opinion was or what their opinion will be. But I liked his view on it, that it was more pro-family.
Okay, well, we're going to keep talking, and we're going to have more for CBS Mornings tomorrow. But as you can see and hear, economy, immigration, still big issues for these voters today. But the biggest takeaway, all of you guys said you were just surprised, impressed, and actually feeling more hopeful after seeing 2 people sort of go at it, but in a very respectful, civil way. So, John, we'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Jericka, thank you.